Hi everyone. So this is going to be a quick video for all of our team associates who are currently connecting and connecting with new prospects and looking at signing up signing up people with accounts. So this is just a little bit of understanding on how to look at the back office and understand a little bit about the back office with regards to signing up a new member and understanding the cycles and how the residual income works. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so right here, I'm going to use my account, for instance, because a lot of you are in my back office. Now, everybody has the front office here. This is what I call this. And when you're connecting with people, you know, they might be interested in, right now, if you have an athlete, you know, send him the link from the products, performance, and AMPed. And just copy and paste the link and you send it and follow up. There's other areas like the ISA movie here, and I strongly recommend that everybody watches all the movies here. And if you have a particular person that you want to send somebody a movie, you can just tailor it to them. Pick one that suits the situation that you guys are communicating about. A great way to find your products directly is sites and product. Isaproduct.com. You go to the link to Isagenix products. You see at the top here, you're still linked to your website, but sometimes it's kind of easier just to find individual products. This does not show the like the 30-day system or the performance pack or president's pack. So this is just straight products. Now we're going to go into your back office. So associate login. And here we go. Now, first step to bringing in a new prospect or getting someone started with a 30-day cleanse is having them fill out your application form. Okay, this is super important for everybody that that you have these on hand, and they're in your back office. On our Team DTS page, you can download that and print about 5 of them off and always keep them with you at all the times. Now, when you have a prospect or a new member, you fill in the information, so the date. So are they going to be associate or preferred customer? So try and have everybody start as an associate with Autoship or without Autoship. Okay, so it's important if they decide to share with somebody, they can just switch to the associate with Autoship so they can benefit from the business side. Now you got your birthday, and you need to set up a username and password for them, and the sponsor ID, that's you. And then, but what I do is I put the sponsor name is I put their new ID at the end. So their first name. The only thing that's super important here is this SS number for American applicants or members. You have to have their social insurance number, and it's for government purposes only, so don't worry about having an issue with that. Just say, can I have your social insurance number, because Uncle Sam wants to know what you're doing, or if you happen to be doing something. All right, and then on the other side, you have the different packages, if that's one of the ones that they're picking. And down here is all the flavors. So some of these apply to the packages, some do not. So you just ask them what they would want. Would they like chocolate or vanilla or strawberry? Would they like canisters or packets? What type of bars? The snacks, and then the Isa Delights. And for the cleanse and the ionics, send them liquid cleanse and powder ionics. Okay, now, so you filled that out. And you're going to go into your back office and you go to team right here and you say view my team, or hold on, view placement tree. Okay, so some people are like, whoa, what side do I put them on? So this is my tree. So I'm on the left side of somebody, and I have a left side and a right side. So depending, wherever you want to start, you just go down to the bottom left or down to the bottom right. There'll be a recommended spot on both sides, and you put the first person on one side and then the second person on the other side. So you have an even you plus 2 people. Okay, so that makes you a consultant, and you get $50 as a bonus. So that happens anytime you start building your team. So we'll go down to the left, because basically this is the team leg, the left-hand side. So under Bo, I will add somebody. And there are other team leaders above Bo. So if we do an upline view from her, you'll see that above Bo is Bradley, then Denise, then Newed, then Tammy, Christine. So all these people I've enrolled, and then there are a couple people that I do not know that were enrolled by other associates working the business on this team leg. Okay, so like Amanda, I don't know who she is, and Alberina. So these, and Terry. So these are type of people. So, and blue, these are people who are active, and white are inactive, so just purchasing a little bit, or they're not active at all, they're not purchasing at all. Okay, so that's the upline leg. So we'll just go back to that. All right, so enroll a new member. So this is where you start putting in your information. Right here, so I go down to the bottom left, that's where I'm gonna put this person. And this is the spot. You do not wanna put it on the inside, because this is up to Bo to start her inside and outside leg. So if I click on that, I am the enrolling sponsor, continue. And as you know, we're in business in 14 different countries. And because I have an international account, I have access to all signing up somebody in one of the 14 different countries. It's easy. You can just call customer service here and say, I would like international account. It's $49 for the year, and you can start building your business in any one of these countries. So I put Canada, that's where my member is from. I say yes to Autoship, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to talk to them in 3 weeks' time from their start date and say, listen, let's talk about next month. What are we going to order? Okay. If they're just like buying a couple products, then say no thanks, go to continue, and they will pay another $10 to be associate without Autoship. So this means that they can purchase at any time. Now, this is where you start in here. You give them a username and password. What I do is I always put their full name, and I'll check status. And the password is, they've just changed it to be more complicated. You have to have a number and an uppercase letter. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the first name with an uppercase letter, the number 2, and then, well, anyways, you have your own system for setting up passwords. So when you have somebody who's like, oh, I forgot my password, you will have it on file, and you will be able to help them out instead of saying, well, you know, you have to call customer service, or you can go through reset or whatever. It's a nice little gesture. And this is also great for your records, because you want to be taking notes on your members. Like, so if you have a conversation, it's always good to write some things down, okay? So you go through all the steps, and make sure, this is, I'm telling you out of experience, that the first name and last name match the SIN number and match what's on the credit card. Okay, if it doesn't match, this will not go through, okay? Their system is very sensitive. Okay, so what I do is I ask them, is this your name that appears on your credit card? So they say yes or no, I have an initial or a middle name, or so I use another name, whatever. Make sure you know that, because if you don't, the order is not going to go through. So that's another thing. You take this, you fill this out over the phone or with the person, and then you go home and you enter this. Okay, so you take your time, you go home and you enter everything in, so that you don't have any issues in, you know, trying to put stuff together while they're sitting with you. So the ISA wallet, this is where all your money goes once you start building a business. You get once you get your commissions and your residual income. It all goes in here every Monday. You'll get so if this is something you're doing, you'll get this random, like when you start, you get this random email saying, oh, we've deposited, I don't know, $59 into your account. You're like, cool. So once that happens, you're going to get a credit card and all your money from your company, like from whatever you made with the commissions or bonuses, will be loaded onto this credit card. Okay, so then you can use this credit card to make payments for your orders. Okay, so making payments for your orders. You can also use this credit card for any other payment, like any other purchases, as long as you have money on it, right? Now, what I do with my ISA wallet is that I remove the money from the credit card to the holding tank in ISA wallet. Then from that holding tank, I have it deposited straight into my bank account so I can pay bills. So I don't use the credit card for any kinds of purchases, but that's my own personal preference. Now, policies and procedures, I don't know, I've never understood these questions, but I just put one or the other. It doesn't really, I haven't seen it make any difference. And then continue, so you'll wait here, see everything processes properly, then you go back and you make your order. Okay, you place your order with all the flavors that they wanted, okay, and then you'll come to the payment, so you put their credit card in, and then you come to the Autoship section. And in that section, you just put one item in there, okay? Because in 3 weeks, you're going to talk to them and you're going to go through this website, their website, with them, and tell them and, you know, help them navigate through there and purchase more. You know, what do they want to purchase next month? What do you want to try? You want to go with the shakes? You want to do some AMP products? You want to do some greens? Whatever. And then you close up the account after you do the Autoship, okay? So that is signing up a new member. Now, understanding View My Team, understanding the residual income. Okay, so this takes a little bit, it doesn't take a little bit of time now that I'm going to tell you about it. So right here, okay, so these are all the weeks ending. Okay, now these are cycles. So for every cycle equals $55 Canadian and $50 US. Now, how do you create a cycle? Do you see here? Need for the next cycle, 0. So you have to equal 900 points. So either 600 on one side or 300 on the other. Now, so since I have 600 by like four points here, like I do 600 a couple times, I need to build up my right side with some sales or new like new orders, or put some new associates there or whatever. Because for the next one, I already have 2. For the next one, I need 197 BV. So that's 190 an order for a total of 197, or a couple orders equaling or above 197 BV. Okay, so that's right here. So I need to equal 300 here. And I have my 600 here, and that will give me another BV of 300. Another cycle of, bring me up to 3 cycles. Okay, so a lot of people focus on volume for their business, and that's sharing with lots of people, helping those current associates reorder, helping those current associates share with other people to get their products purchased. Okay, so so they just create a lot of volume. So imagine you could be cycling 5 times a week. 5 times $50 is $500. Okay, so imagine if you were doing that. Sorry, not $50, it's $250. So imagine if you were bringing in $250 a week times 4. That's an extra $1,000. In order to do that, you're going to need to talk to about 10 people. 10 people purchasing, you know, at least 100 BV a month, or 100 BV a week. So this means like a lot more people. Okay, now let me just go over a couple numbers here. Sorry, I should have had this ready. Kind of understanding, you know, the number system and how many you need to create some serious volume. So it's always continuously sharing. Okay, so if you're looking at $400 a month, so that's $100 a week, right? So 50 people. So if you talk to 50 people, like over, you know, a span of a month or whatever, and 10 of them actually purchase, then out of those 10, you have 2 people sharing. So you have 2 people building, and this will start creating your volume. So you think of how many people you have to talk to how many of those people are actually going to join you in trying the product and getting healthy. So that's what it is: getting healthy, sports performance, improving your energy, sleep, and you know, and what else we've done about healthy aging? Sports performance, right? Now, so that's the residual income. So this happens on a weekly basis. Okay, if you're building, so it's extremely important to continue supporting the people that you've brought on, right? Some people don't get the support, like they've signed up and nobody talks to them ever again. That's not what our team is about, and that's not what Isagenix is about. It's about one team, and it's about creating good customer support and having them continue with their journey, right? Because healthy lifestyle means that, you know, you continuously use the products to be healthy over your lifetime. I've been using the products for 5 years. I've used it for weight loss. I've used it for sports performance, for muscle gain. You know, I see no reason why I should ever stop. It keeps my grocery bills down, and it keeps me healthy and full of energy. So let's just talk, we'll just look at Giselle. Actually, so here's all of our associates. So I've been at it for, you know, a couple of years. I got a couple of pages here. Well, let's just look at Giselle, because she has become a consultant. So she shared with 2 people who are continuously using the products. And here, if you see, so the team leg, here she's creating volume here, and her side, she's creating volume here. So very shortly, need for the next cycle, she needs 51 points. So that's going to come from somebody's next order, and then she will cycle 1 time. So do you see how long it can take for to create a cycle. So you want to like, you know, just set yourselves to connecting, and having a lot of people using the products for all different things. And so that means that people are purchasing continuously throughout the month. So that's where the residual income comes from. So it comes in when you're sleeping, it comes in when you're on vacation, it comes in when you're taking care of your sick parents. And so it just continuously comes in if you support your team and help them with purchasing. So personally enrolled, that's the tab where I can see who she's enrolled. So I can kind of look around. Oh, sorry, here. So she's got a couple people, and you've got 2 out of 3 who are purchasing. Now, with regards to view downline reports for tax purposes, this is where you can get all your material for, you know, I have associates, blah, 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 business blueprint category. You can print stuff here, enrolling member. These are where you can find like how much you've earned in a month. So you can, for tax purposes, you can write that down, and you can also write off expenses. So don't disclose this, don't forget about, once you start sharing, you started a home-based business. So it just, you know, cost you like maybe less than $500. You ate your products and you paid $29 to start a business. How amazing is that? Okay, I had a business, it cost me $60,000. I went in debt when I had to close it, and we just finished paying it off. So consider yourself really fortunate to have come across this network marketing opportunity. So that's what I mean. Once you start doing that, you can start keeping track of expenses like gas and writing off part of your home as your home-based business. So start holding on to that kind of stuff. So you enroll a new member, view your compensation history. So that's where you find all the money that you've made, so you can kind of accumulate and do your numbers and how much you spent on food and training to how much you brought in and things like that. View my team, everybody on the list. Now, I spoke about healthy mind and body. I'm just going to throw this in here. It's under resources. Go to healthy mind and body. It's right here. Now, that is an amazing resource. It's a 60-day journal that you need to journal in, and it really helps you come into your new, helps you with your journey of growth. So if you have a lot of weight to lose, this is an amazing way to like get rid of the baggage that you've been thinking about and move on to your new home, your new body. And then contests. Now, with regards to moving up in the ranks, there are a couple contests. So I'm going to talk about the IsaBody Challenge. Everybody should be in this. As soon as they sign up, you should talk to your new members about doing this immediately, because as soon as they start on the products, they're going to start getting results. Okay, so take that picture, take your measurements, sign up. It's super easy. And you see, I've done a bunch. Like I do them back to back, because every time you finish one, you get $200 of free product. So, and your plaque, and you get a nice little certificate right there, and a t-shirt, and you're off to your next one. Because every 4 months you want to make a new goal. Sometimes maybe you don't have a goal, but you're just doing it to stay on track. And that's what it's all about, staying on track and staying healthy. Okay, now, once you move up in the ranks, so the first one is consultant. Okay, so that's you plus 2 people. So I'm going to show this pretty quickly. Once you've done you plus 2, the next thing you want to do is help those 2 friends share with 2 friends. So it's you plus 2, them plus 2. So you start making groups of 3. And once you do that, you become a manager. And once you hit manager status, you can start getting into, where is it, the holiday fund? Executive, you can get into, oh, here's the holiday pool, okay, for starting at managers. So once you become a manager and you hold your manager status, then you get to take part in some of the holiday bonuses. So if you look here, if you stay as a manager, they have $4 million in this holiday bonus, okay? This is nothing to, you can be making money by doing nothing but keeping your manager status. So you get 2 shares for every quarter from this pool. So here are the quarters. So as long as you stick to manager, you'll be making some money on the side. And let me just go back to, how do we get out here? So if I go back here, I'll show you. So here, bonus earned this year, so $284, and that's from being in the holiday bonus pool, and that's from holding on to a certain status of ranking. Okay, so you plus 2, them plus 2, super easy to get, or can be very easy to get to if you're engaged and you want to get part of this bonus pool, and you can make hundreds of dollars if you want to move yourself up into the bonuses to director. That's you plus 6 groupings of 3. And once you get there, look, the director pool has 6 shares, goes up considerably. If you get to executive, which is you plus 5 groupings of 3, so 1 friend with 2 friends 5 times on either side, you get 10, and this is where some people go home with thousands of dollars, okay? Plus bonuses, plus your commissions, plus your residual income. So it's all lumped in there, okay? So let's move back to the website. And that's pretty much it. I'll encourage you, oh yes, one last thing for everybody who's going to be looking at this. Along with the Healthy Mind Body, along with the IsaBody Challenge, if you're looking for training, there's the training center. Okay, so this is a 6-week bonus business training, and you can indicate right on the left you're in, and we've already 4 weeks into the training program. You can catch up by just simply listening to these videos. Some of them are 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and you can get some really valuable information for training. And also, moving away from this quickly, I'm just going to go to our Facebook homepage and show you a couple things. So along with our team page, I have put together 2 other pages. So one of them is the DTS resource page, and if you're not in there, please let me know. Okay, so what I've done is I put in all sorts of resources here, no posts. It's like videos about the products, about rank advancing, about prospecting, compensation plan. Like, there's a lot of material in here that you can just listen to at your leisure whenever, like if you're training or if you're driving at work. There's tons to listen to in here, and take notes and apply them. So, and then for us who are running for ranks, that's right here, run for ranks. I put this together, and I need to be vigilant and continue doing this because I've set it up. We're going to be doing daily accountability. So how many people did you talk to? Maximum 3 a day, whether it's be on Facebook or a personal conversation or somewhere else. So, and then following up. So what I've done is I just put their first names, and I put them in my agenda. And I've started, this is my agenda, okay? We'll talk about organizing your agenda later, but I keep track of everything written on paper. I don't use a phone for a calendar at all, okay? Everything is in my agenda so that I can visually see and I can write notes. So this is for our team, you guys who are moving forward with your business. I want to thank you very much for listening to this webinar. And again, this is, sorry I didn't introduce myself, but I'm Sylvie Daou from Isagenix and Team DTS. And I hope you guys find good value in this little training video. Okay, thank you very much and have an amazing day.